I haven't got my hair professionally done in a really long time, so get ready with me to go get my hair professionally done because I want it cut and colored and just kind of like zhuzhed up before the wedding. I got engaged on November 30th with a Marquise cut ring. And all of this drama with Selena Gomez getting a Marquise cut diamond, y'all, I asked for a Marquise cut and I seen someone make a post. This is from Catrice. This is their Hydro Grip primer. Not super into primers, but I want to try some of Catrice's new products, so I'm just gonna throw this on and use a bunch of new products that they sent me. I did a full face with their makeup yesterday and it looked really cute and it was like low maintenance, and I'm not trying to go heavy with the makeup today. Anyway, I seen a video that said like, yeah, we get it, like Marquise cut diamonds are now going to be like trendy, and you with your individuality complex, like you guys are all worried about it. And that hurt my feelings a lot because I have always wanted a Marquise cut because it gives me a vintage feel, which is why my ring has a vintage setting. And I just think it's kind of rude, you know? This is the Soft Glam Filter Fluid. This is like the Hollywood Glow from You Know Who. But in my opinion, I like this a little bit better. Plus, it is way more affordable. It's super glowy and evens out your complexion. The undertone is neutral, and it's like so true to that undertone. I used this yesterday and it looked so good, but I did not use the primer yesterday. I also did not use their HD Liquid Coverage foundation yesterday, but I'm going to use it today because I want a little bit more coverage. And I figured with the hydrating primer, I'm not really giving it time to set because I don't have that much time. It is like, what is happening? It's like, I don't know, 30 degrees outside and raining. It's freezing. Okay, I'm not really getting a lot dispensing out of the actual... It's really cold in here though. Our electric went out for 6 hours last night. I guess there was a car accident and a car hit a transformer, and our electric was out from like 4 p.m. It was supposed to be back on at 6, but they extended it to 10 p.m. So I ended up falling asleep at like 8 p.m. underneath every cover in the house, freezing to death. And woke up at 9:45 when everything beeped simultaneously in the house because we regained electric and it all came back on at once. So it's just been rough. I'm also dog sitting my sister's dogs, and for some reason they are all acting out. I have 2 dogs of my own that are typically really well behaved, and my sister's dog is typically really well behaved, but they are all like giving me a run for my money. Yesterday I drove an hour away down south to my grandma's. It's like a really good match. Down to my grandma's. She needed to get help to get to the store. When her birthday passed in April, they took her driver's license away because she can't see very well. And I cannot convince my grandma to live closer. She just won't move up here, and my mom and I cannot move down to where she is because of like the people, places, and things that we had to get away from to get sober. So me from my alcoholism, my mom from her harder illicit drug addiction. So it was sad. I got to like go and tell her about the engagement and also the wedding, but it was really sad because my grandma is losing her ability to like consciously be here, and it was really evident to us yesterday. My mom and it was sad. We were talking about it on the way home. She just was really emotionless, and my grandma has always been full of emotion, whether it is happiness, contentness, peacefulness, sadness. Like my grandma has just always like expressed her emotions and shown them. My uncle got into a motorcycle accident last week and had a concussion and a brain bleed. And they kept him overnight and said that it like significantly decreased, so they let him go. So we thought everything was good, but now he is having really bad dizziness and isn't able to keep any food down. So we're growing a little bit more concerned with him. I have just so much going on right now, And I had scheduled this appointment just so that I could make sure, like, I like the hair color. We're going to go a little bit darker. And from there, we can always go even more dark. And just, I don't know. We scheduled this to see, like, where I want to be for my hair wedding-wise. And it's such a weird thing to try to, like, keep up with your life while also still doing the things and showing up for people that you love. Like watching my sister's dog and going and helping my grandma and stuff. I don't know. I'm not complaining at all. It's just been a lot, and I can feel, like, the effects getting to me today. This is the Catrice Blush in Peach Passion. I used this yesterday. It is a cream powder duo, and I really, really liked it. I like the idea of always layering a cream and then a powder as well for longevity, and just because it gives your skin like a more blended look. It gives all your products a much more like blended airbrush finish, because when you do light layers of multiple different finishes of products, you just get a blend that you don't even have to work for. Everything just looks so blown out because you're layering lightly those different kinds of formulas. And so it helps you to blend kind of without effort and just gives you that really soft, pretty look. I've also been really into like powdering my face quite a bit, like more than usual, and putting my blush in the creases of my eyes as well as my bronzer. So I'll like go back in with my bronzer brush and put that right here underneath where I put that blush. Kind of bring it in, and it just like adds something to my eyes without me having to like fully do my eyes. And I don't know, I've just been liking it. This is something I also didn't use from them yet. This is the Instant Awake Under Eye Brightener from Catrice in Light Rose, which I'm quite excited to use. I'm going to use this on a little concealer brush if I have my concealer brush out. I'll just use this one. So, yeah, on top of, you know, just planning a wedding, it has been a bit stressful, but that's okay. Like, I am not complaining. I am solely just venting and catching you guys up to where I'm at. We ordered our invitations and we received them yesterday, and I am so excited. So I just ordered the mailers last night, late at night, and I am creating a wedding binder. So I'm going through on Canva. I pay for Canva Pro. I have since I started my t-shirt business, which is long gone. I don't do that anymore. But it benefits me in a lot of ways to create graphics for life and social media and the wedding. So I'm creating things that I will print out to put in the wedding binder. I'm playing around with the idea of hiring a day of planner. The venue comes with a day of coordinator, but I think I just need one other person to kind of make sure everything goes very smoothly for me. I'm not positive that I need that, but I think it would help because I keep worrying about how we're going to set up and who's going to be out there running around, and if I'm going to like send my sister out or my mom out or whatever. And I'd really prefer them to be like present in the moment, obviously. I'm using the Huda Beauty pink blossom powder to set this. I think that under eye brightener, I really, really like it, especially if I layered concealer on top for a more full coverage glam day. It's raining, so I'm not really trying to waste my time doing like a full beat. Plus my forehead will be washed off. I always expect that. I never in my life would expect someone doing my hair to not accidentally remove my makeup while trying to do my hair. That's wild. I've seen some people talking about that and like firing their hairdressers over it. What? You guys, what? That is just a little life update for you and where I'm at right now. And it's just like a stress tizzy because we're also apparently hosting Christmas Eve. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. It just feels like everything is on fire right now. And maybe that's just today. I'm also on my period. So anyways, I will possibly do a hair transition in the car if I have the time. I want to leave for this appointment early. We're also going to refreshen up my layers, which I'm excited about. My hair is dirty right now. And in the sunlight, if you look at my other videos, it almost looks kind of red tinged in the front, and I want to keep my gray hair.